Hi, my name is Stephanie and tomorrow is Easter Sunday. So I thought it would be appropriate to tell the story of how I single-handedly ruined Easter Sunday service. So I was a part of a 4-person youth leader group thing that led the youth, and we were putting on an Easter play written by another one of the youth leaders. So we were excited, everything was gonna be great, except we had one particular youth member who didn't really feel that they needed to work that hard on their lines. So the youth leader who had written the play in an attempt to alleviate some stress and anxiety informed her that she didn't have to say the words verbatim. Unfortunately, this led to the youth deciding that she didn't really need to study real hard, because every time that we would tell her, hey, focus on your lines, study your lines, she would be like, well, I don't have to say them word for word. So her refusal to try that hard and deciding to just wing it without like studying so she had information to pull from just made the autistic in me rise up with some serious anger and indignation. So this anger led to probably the only time up until that point that I can recall that I raised my voice to berate someone who was not related to me by blood. I mean, to be fair, she was either about to be related to me or was by marriage, but you know. So after going on and on about, fine, she doesn't have to give her best to God, I guess that's just how we're gonna do things now. I left the room, some other people handled it. I was pretty mean, and pretty much a dictator at that point. And then we get to rehearsal, and the saddest part is that she ends up proving me right. So that of course makes me more upset. So Sunday morning comes, and everything's going all right. I'm in the sound booth. I'm working with the computer that controls what goes up on the screens and what audio files are played, video files, etc. Everything's going pretty smoothly, except for the fact that she continues to prove me right by skipping an entire section of the play and kind of losing some of the impact of it because she skipped over that, said something that wouldn't have made sense for the other girl to respond with in any other way than just to continue with the script. So I was irritated, but whatever. And then I was like, well, okay, it's gonna be okay, because at the end of their thing, basically they did a skit to a song, and it was gonna be really powerful and really good, so we get to that point. So the song is playing, totally fine, they're doing a great job, and then someone comes up to me to give me a parent number from the nursery. So basically someone's child needs their parent like right now. So I put the number up on the screen. The thing is, with this particular software, there's a very weird way of getting that off the screen, because everything else that runs on that system, to get it off the screen, you hit the blackout button. After leaving up the number for what I felt was sufficiently long enough and feeling awkward about putting a number up there during their skit, I went to go take the number off. And when I did that, I hit the blackout button. And what that did was it stopped the music right in the middle of their skit. As you can imagine, I was extremely upset. I panicked. I finally remembered how to get the numbers off the screen and got the numbers off the screen, and then I don't know what to do. And I think, if I remember correctly, the youth tried to kind of go on for a minute with their skit, but weren't really sure what to do. And then in a sheer moment of panic, I hit it and we restarted, and the youth scrambled to their places, and I was getting side-eyed really badly by my supervisor, and I lost it. So I started crying at the little desk area, hid my face and cried, and felt like the worst person on the planet Earth, because I had gotten so upset because this youth wouldn't do things to what I felt was an excellent standard, because they just didn't want to, in my opinion. And then it was me. I was the one who like completely ruined it all by myself by being dumb and not remembering how to do things. So that was fun. And then of course, like my overseer, pastor or whatnot, he kind of covered and was like, oh, you know, God just must have wanted us to hear it again. And he kept saying that. So I think he really felt that way, but I was just really upset with myself. And so yeah. There's that. So what's the moral of the story? Maybe that God will humble you, pride comes before a fall, or maybe just memorize your lines so I don't have to be a jerk. I don't know, you decide. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that moment of trauma for you so you can go into an Easter Sunday performance completely traumatized and anxious that something horrible is going to happen. I'm just kidding, you're gonna be fine. You know, really, I'm thinking maybe I should have made this video the week before so it wouldn't be so fresh in your mind. I don't know. I guess take home the don't be prideful moral before you go into your Easter production. I don't know. Tell me what happens at your Easter Sunday, when it happens, in the comments below, and also what you thought about my story. Please share yours if you have any, because I don't like feeling like the only jerk who completely ruined Easter Sunday by themselves. Thanks. Anyway, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I post to this channel every Saturday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you like the video, go ahead and give it a like, and see me in my next video. Hope you're having a wonderful week, and happy Easter. Bye!